Hey everyone, welcome back to episode 2 of Sunday Morning Inklings here on my channel. If you found me through my regular videos that I put out every Friday morning at 10 a.m., then welcome back. And if you found me just through the magic of YouTube, then welcome, and don't forget to check out my Friday morning videos. I have, I believe, almost 200 on there now. This will be 3 years for me on YouTube next month, actually. So I'm working again with acrylic inks today. I'm using some dirty water, as you can see there on the left, to start out with, because sometimes that can give you an interesting kind of watercolor effect. And I'm just playing with the acrylic inks. I've got some turquoise there and some different colors that I'm going to be using. I believe Payne's gray, flame orange, and crimson. But there's going to be a complete list, as always, in the description of my video. And this new series, as I mentioned last week, is just a kind of art journal, sketchbook sort of exercise that I'm going to be doing, and I thought I would film it for you all. What this does for me personally is takes away the expectation and pressure of creating a finished product for a reason other than just the joy of creating. And sometimes that can be easily forgotten when you are a professional artist, because you're always so focused on the outcome and making something that is going to be, maybe overall well accepted, that there often isn't time, or we don't make the time to remember what it was like to just create for the sake and joy of creating. So that's what this is doing for me. I'm just playing around, and whatever happens, happens. And now, if you're familiar with my channel, my other videos, I'm an intuitive artist, so I really don't go into most of my pieces with any sort of plan, or at least not much plan. But this is a little bit different because I'm also setting aside any expectation. So if I end up, I don't know, let's just say spilling the whole container of water, or splattering ink somewhere that I didn't want, I'm not going to care. I'm going to allow myself to have the grace to just either keep going and keep playing, or not if I don't want to, but just to be able to kind of be free and have fun with it. I mentioned before, and I've mentioned in other videos, remember when you were a child and you had that fresh pack of crayons and a pad of construction paper, and you just kind of went to town on it, and you didn't think about it too much. You just made something because it was just fun to make stuff. That's what this is about for me. So maybe I'll end up with some cool things, and maybe not. If you didn't see last week's video, I actually really did like the way that one turned out. So go ahead and check out that one if you'd like. But yeah, these are just meant to be freeing, and that's also a really good way to practice. Now, it's not a traditional practice. You're not working on the principles of art like composition and balance. You're not working on shading and perspective. But what you are doing is exercising the creative part of your brain, so that the next time you sit down to maybe make a more intentional piece, it's going to flow a little better for you, because you're already going to be in that headspace, especially if you do, one right after the other. But even if you don't, and you do some of these exercises for yourself, you can sit down and take a look back at the ones that you've done and put yourself right back into that creative mindset before you start a different piece. My other videos are set up and if you've watched them, you're aware of this, as much more of like a tutorial style. And I'm telling you what I'm doing and explaining why and exactly what I'm using in each step and all of that. But I'm not really planning on doing that so much with this particular series. It's just going to be what I'm doing right now, which is just making some art and talking about whatever comes to mind, or, maybe not very much at all. I do appreciate all of the input from last week, and I'd considered maybe putting some music into these, but it was overwhelmingly voted no, and that's cool because I don't particularly like having to find appropriate music and then edit it in, so that works for me as well. If you do have any questions, though, about anything that I'm doing on these, please don't hesitate to ask. Just put those in the comment section. I'm trying really hard to do better about responding to comments in a timely manner, and I'm not going to make excuses. I'm just not very good at it, and so I'm going to work harder on that and really try to make some time to get back to those. I'll just set aside maybe 15 minutes to a half an hour every few days to answer a few things for you. It's not that I don't want to, it's just that I can't seem to get my stuff together sometimes. I did have a question from one of my regular videos a week or two ago, and I'm going to go back and answer the person specifically, but I'm going to address it here too. This was on a mixed media piece that I did, and the question was, how do you store all of your papers and how do you know what you have? And I really laughed a whole lot when I read that because, and I'm going to be very honest about the answer. I store them in stacks around my studio, and I really have no idea what's where and what I have at any time, and I just ramble through them all until I find something I like. But I thought that was funny, and you might enjoy hearing it. I'm going to show you this up close here finished in just a second. And thank you all so much for stopping by with me today, and definitely check out the other videos if you haven't, and stop by every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm going to be putting out a new one of these, and every Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern as well for my regular video. If you like what I have going on here, I always appreciate a thumbs up and a hype, and if you haven't subscribed, that would be great too. I appreciate all of you, and I look forward to seeing you back here again. Have a good one.